Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm a little bit nervous because this is my first time filming on a new camera and I haven't gotten the mic for it yet. So fingers crossed the audio is going to work out, but we are just going to do this. So I'm just extra excited today because I have just received this box here, and it is a gifted bag from the company RSVP, and it is a French brand based in Paris. I actually didn't know about them or haven't heard about them before they contacted me, but at the same time when they did, I looked up their brand and immediately the design of the bags captured my attention, and so here I am. On YouTube there are two videos that stand out on this brand to me, and it made me excited to collaborate with them because Leatherstein is a very well-known YouTube creator, and he is one of the people who have dissected this bag, and it has his stamp of approval because the quality is just there. And there is another channel called Anesu, and pardon me if I am pronouncing your name wrong, but Anesu actually does a very in-depth and very thoughtful, intelligent videos on different varieties of bags. Again, because this is my first time filming on the Sony camera, I've decided not to film on my phone camera anymore, so it's a very steep learning curve for me. Please forgive me. I am very bad. I'm a tech dinosaur. I'm very bad at figuring out all the knobs and shutter speeds, apertures, whatever. I'm just like clueless when it comes to things like that. So pardon me. So literally this just came today, about an hour ago, and I rushed to put this together, and it's been a while since I've filmed, and I think that I say that every time I film, like it's been a while, because it honestly has been a while. Life has been a bit crazy, but here we go. Here it is. Nice. Okay, so it comes in this cardboard box here. So this is actually, it's quite nice, quite modern, and quite contemporary, I would say. So this feels very fresh already. It feels very Helvetica font, very design based. And here we go. Nice box. All right. It's a small bag. Comes nicely with a dust bag and some tissue paper. So it has the RSVP Paris branding on the dust bag. Feels like a nice natural cotton material, and here it is. It is nice. Da, 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 da. There you go. This is the Munchkin bag, and wow. So what I actually like about getting a proper camera to film on is that I do believe you can see the details so much better on the bags being featured. I really hope the audio is fine. So let me just introduce to you. So this is a Munchkin bag, and it's in a navy, a blue. It's very dark, and in certain lights it can look black. It's navy, and it has mock croc embossed all over it. It has this kind of tonal ombre, very subtle tonal ombre shading to the mock croc. So you can see that along the ridges here where my fingers are, it is a darker tone of navy, and then it bleeds into the rectangular scale, which becomes a lighter shade of navy, but the overall effect is very three-dimensional. I believe because it is such a dark color, it's blowing out the color in the background. It's got this glossy, it's not quite patent leather levels of glossy, but it is definitely glossy appearance, and I chose this bag because I don't have a navy bag in my collection. I thought maybe this is the place to try navy. And I love that it has these golden hardware details. So let's just see, it's a very simple bag. It's got very nice, oh, it has RSVP on the hardware here and also here. So I love the way they have details. Okay, let's just tear off the stickers together. So there's one, much shinier, very pretty. So then let's do this side here. Ooh, so this design is actually Munchkin. It's based off the original design being released in their first collection called the Golden Eyes. And that is a bag that's slightly bigger than this. It's very minimalist. It doesn't have the top handle. And the Golden Eyes bag is actually a bag that was inspired by Japanese school bags. The Japanese school bags that inspired the Golden Eyes design are called the Rando Seru. Rando Seru. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. And I love that it is very minimal, but also very distinctive. I just feel like this is a very timeless design. So let's just open the bag. Oh, at the back, there is a emboss. Yes. So there is embossing 131. And that is because these bags are made in very limited batches. So every time they produce a style of bag, mainly the iteration of color, the finish, the texture, and the combination with the hardware, that is going to be a limited batch of 500 bags being produced. So mine is 131 in 500 being produced. Yeah. So on the sides of the hardware, there's actually RSVP being, I hope it shows up, being featured, there we go, in the hardware as well as on the buckles. So yeah, it has a very nice strong magnetic closure, and you can see the concealed magnets here. And it's a very simple one compartment bag where you can just look into it and find all your items. So they have this, and let me unbox that as well. So RSVP stands for Répondez s'il vous plaît, which means please reply. And usually you RSVP to an invitation. Basically, you reply to an invitation. And when they first started, they wanted to be sustainable and conscious in terms of cost as well as production. So they definitely do have a policy of not going into overconsumption or overproduction. And I really do respect that design ethos. You would have to pre-order the bags, and then they would produce that limited number of bags. But now I guess they've grown big enough. And okay, oh yeah, this firm started off in Paris in 2015. So it is currently a 9-year-old brand. They stick to the limited quantities of 500. So you'll always see the Munchkin, or you'll always see the Golden Eyes, but you'll never see the same. Once they sell out that color combination with the texture, the graining, and the color and the hardware combination, you're never going to see them reissue the same again. And I do think that is what makes their bags exclusive. They are also extremely mindful. I would say this is a very mindful design studio. So it comes with this lobster claw or carabiners that you can actually attach to the bag here. So I do think that I hope it's showing up. They have the brand RSVP here on the side. So they do take care with their branding in very subtle ways, so you don't, like it's not in your face, but very much similar to the Birkin where the branding isn't in your face. I think that once you get familiar with the designs, there's the unmistakable golden eyes on this bag brand, you can see that it is an RSVP bag. They have 7 holes for adjustment here, and then they have 3 studs. This is very much like the Palm Springs mini kind of, oof, it is hard to open. So yeah, this is made from Italian calf skin leather on the outside, and then they mock croc emboss it. The mock croc effect is actually treated with, the calfskin leather is treated with proteins and resins that come from sustainable energies. The leather inside smells amazing. So the inside is also lined with Italian Napa leather, so it's actually very buttery soft. Yeah, I really do appreciate the attention to detail that they have with their bags, and there's some kind of artisanal integrity when it comes to how they hand make their bags, and I do find that very rare with very high quality finishes. And I do think that the stitching looks very neat, and you can see that they also tout that they hand crease. They do the edge creasing by hand and also the burnishing by hand. So yeah, I am very impressed by this bag. It has a very simple open compartment here. There's an RSVP tag here. This is the information on the model that I chose. This bag smells really, really good. There's my glasses, and it fits, but I'm going to take it out because it's gonna scratch the leather. This is my Samsung flip phone. So I believe when I kind of like extend it out, it can't fit actually. Oh, it can. So it does fit, but it kind of makes an indentation. So I do think that the length of my Samsung phone when I open it up is about the same length as a Pro Max. Of course, if you don't have a max size phone, this will fit comfortably in, and my flip phone definitely fits in. Passport holder, and I can easily fit that in there with my phone. I can put some other bits and bobs like lipstick, keys very easily. So it is a mini bag, but it's not unpractically mini, and I do like that very much. That's how it looks like on my body. Right. I'm not sure if this helps. I think this is very exciting because I would love to see this bag being dressed up, versatile. I can wear it out at night as a little top handle moment. It fits comfortably on my hand like that. Definitely comparable to the Birkin. I think the Birkin is actually tighter, Birkin 25. And let's see, a Chanel mini side by side. This is how it looks. Yeah. So I would say that it fits maybe just a smidge more than a Chanel mini in terms of sizing. And I love that this bag is very low-key, but very elegant. I would feel safe traveling with this bag. It's definitely not one that I would get worried about. It can transition very easily from day to night. Definitely looking forward to carrying it when I make some overseas trips. Fendi Petite ICU. Another top handle moment. Really liking this small croc. It's so cute. So one last thing, this Munchkin bag does a retail for $733 Sing dollars, and that's about 556 US dollars. And I've heard some people say that's on the steep side, but honestly, I feel like this is on par with Coach. So I would say this bag was about the same price as, say, the Coach mini tabby. Oh, that's so cute together. That is so cute. And I do really appreciate the design focus of this atelier, and it's not really a trend-driven company, and I really do appreciate that. I can foresee a lot of longevity in their bag designs. They're very innovative, they're very fresh. I particularly like their Milkman design. I'll try to find a photograph to put up here. And I also really appreciate their lo-fi. I think it was the lo-fi bag, which kind of reminds me of the Celine Sosangle bag. They have two standalone shops in Paris and also in Seoul, which is in Korea. And they have some partnerships with like different retailers, departmental shops around the world. So they have definitely expanded. I definitely think this is a very legitimate when it comes to the mid-range leather bag space. There is a very cool chic factor about it that is undeniable. Yeah, I do feel like it's not oversaturated yet. Hopefully it'll never become oversaturated because of the limited number of bags being produced. You are going to be hard-pressed to find somebody with exactly the same bag as you. I think this is a very hard-wearing leather. It feels very structured. It feels very scratch-resistant. It's unlike a real crocodile bag, which we all know it's anything but durable. And I do think there's a very tactile quality in the way the leather smells. It feels luxurious. It feels really good. It feels top tier. So thank you so much to RSVP Paris for giving me this bag. I will be using it, possibly, very likely going to be buying. You made a customer out of me. I'm very possibly going to be buying another bag from them. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me and you would get notified every time I put out my videos. I'm not very consistent with my content making, but I do make an effort when I do feel very excited about something. And I did feel extremely excited to be unboxing this bag. I've read and heard so much about it. And yeah, they definitely lived up to my expectations of it. So I'll see you guys in my next video and take care. Have a great week ahead. Bye.